Auto Fanatic CT coming at you with another video. So it's that time of the year where I like to switch up the wheels. I think it's time. Man, what a rough winter it's been for all of us, especially here in the Northeast. I'm speaking for myself in Long Island, but I'm exhausted. I'm tired of this cold. Maybe it's my age catching up to me, but sick and tired of it. But good news is we've been hitting the 50s a little bit more consistently now, and I'm ready to put those wheels back on. Not the wheels that you guys are thinking though. Not the super wheels, but something a little different this time. And I don't believe there's many people out there that have done this one. But instead of going the route of Apex or, BBS or one of those other name brand companies, I said, let me go OEM Plus. And that's been something I've done my whole life, even when I used to build Acuras and Hondas. And, I used to constantly just do the OEM Plus look. So with no further ado, let's get started on this. Let me flip you around, take a look at the Dravit Grey M340 in its current winter look with the stock wheels on it. Let me flip you around. So as you guys know, I have the 792M wheels, bi-color, gloss black and polished. Again, these are not staggered by any means. They're squared setup, 19 by 8. They do look a little chunkier because I went with the 235 width on them instead of the 225. Now, if you guys recall my last M340, my blue one, I went 245 in the stock 19 by 8. And that's as wide as you can go. That's a question that is asked a million times on all the BMW forums. What's the widest tire you can go on an M340? I'm here to tell you that the widest you can go on with the 19 by 8 is 245, but here's my suggestion. 235 is a sweet spot, guys. Now, I have 12 millimeter spacers all the way around, ECS tuning. I do have the wider tires and have the Dynon suspension with the supplemental road handling kit. And I have zero rubbing whatsoever. Now granted, I am on a driveway that's very steep, and as you can tell, my car is kind of on a slant, so it's a little hard to kind of tell exactly how the car sits, but you guys can go into my other videos and take a look at my car on even ground and see that the stance is perfect. And like I said, I have 12s all the way around. As far as the next wheels go that I have stacked up there, I just brought them out. It's the same story. 10-inch rear, 9-inch front, same super spec. So it's gonna look really good. Had this vision in my head and I figured it was time to make it happen. So as far as these go, just like my super wheels, I needed a spacer in the front to clear the caliper. So I'm gonna do the same thing this time around. Instead of having no spacer in the rear, which right now I do have a spacer, but that's for the stock wheels. Usually with the super wheels, I don't run, not usually, I never run a spacer with the rear wheels with the super wheels, perfect fitment. But I do have some very, very tiny spacers. I wanna see how they look with the new setup. I always looked at my super setup and said maybe a 5 in the back. I'm gonna check it out, see how it looks. If I like it, I'm gonna leave it. If I don't, I'm gonna take it off. So. All right, guys, say goodbye to winter mode. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit here. Winter mode is officially going to be halfway over. I'm not going to put on my lip kit today. I'll save that for another day, where you guys know I do the side skirts, I do my performance front lip. This year I got a little something for back here for you guys. Again, I'm so excited about these wheels. I think you guys are going to love them. So with no further ado, let's make it happen. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. What's going on, everybody? Auto Fanatic CT coming at you with another video. Yeah, you hear the excitement in my voice. Look at the 800M Z4 wheels on the Dravit Grey. Perfection. Beautiful. So these are super spec, or Z4 spec I should say, but the same exact spec as my super wheels. Now with these I did all season tires. I wanted to try it up a little differently this time around, because the super sports that I had on the Supras, as good as they were, they wore out extremely quick, and they were catching every groove in the road. So the kind of car was, I would say it was kind of veering like this as you're driving, and not a ton, but just enough to make you feel it and hang on to the wheel. So what do you guys think about these? These are OEM BMW, 19 by 9 in the front, 19 by 10 in the rear. Same exact thing. I have my spacer in between the spokes, which you need when you run this size tire. Now again, remember, I'm on a hill, so my car is kind of leaning this way. Flush fitment up front, and you need that 12 millimeter to clear suspension. I'm putting my side skirts and my front lip back on today. I figured I would give you guys a quick look. Got the 275s in the rear, and as you can see, it's perfect. You got a tiny bit of poke from the front there. But from the back, it's spot on, baby. It is spot on. Look at the width of the tire. Very, very nice. These are also, let me get my shadow out of here. I went with the Pilot Sport AS3 Pluses. Very, very nice. Of course, I got that in there. Got the extended hardware, the stud kit, that's still on there. This car is gonna look extra good once the lip kit goes back on. 19 by 10s in the rear. You got the 275, 35, 19 in the rear. And you got the 245, 40 ZR19s in the front. And that's necessary, guys. When you're running the X-Drive models, you need to be within certain parameters, front and back tire wise. If not, you could do some damage to your transfer case, differentials, so on and so forth. It is not going to run right. You could throw codes. This is a safe bet to run. This is the perfect rolling diameter front and rear. It's just, this is a cerium gray. You got like a two-tone here. So wheels are a tiny bit dirty, but this is polished. And then this is like a cerium look to it, which kind of pops with the paint, which is got a little dirty right now. Washed it a few days ago, but you get the point. You get the idea. You get the idea of the flake, the gold, the greens, the grays. You know what Dravit does. That paint just dances when the sun hits it. You know it. So I figured, let me do something different. A lot of people are rocking the super wheels now. That was all well and good, and I'm not saying I wouldn't put them back on. I might put them back on in the summer, just for a little bit, for a month or so, change it up, because I do love those Forged 8 super wheels. To me, guys, this wheel is a little bit more mature. It's a little bit classier, whereas the super wheel, it gives it more of a, you know, athletic, sportier feel. These almost look like my OEM wheels, or like the M550 wheels, but on steroids. And you see the concavity that it's giving you. You can see it, very aggressive. It goes very, very well with the car. So again, guys, just so you know, I'm always trying to do something a little OEM plus, something different, something that everybody has. So I figured, why not go with these? Same sizing as the super wheel, so I know that they would fit the car right. And no one has them. maybe 1, 2, 3 people. I don't know. I'm sure not a lot. I can tell you right now, it's not documented if they have it. So I am on Dynon suspension. I got the road handling kit, okay, with the bump stops from Dynon as well. It is M adaptive suspension on the vehicle from the factory. Obviously the wheels, and I'm on an incline, as you can see, so obviously this is not sitting exactly right. So I will take a video. Let's see those rear tires. I will take a video, nice, of it on level ground, so you can see what the suspension looks like with this size tire. And guys, let me ask you this, if you haven't already subscribed, I'm not really sure what you're waiting for. This is my second M340. I have dabbled with the different things in the B58 world, and I'm gonna give you ideas, guys. Look at this. I'm putting my vision here on, basically on video. This was my vision. I seen these wheels on a Z4 and it just clicked. But between the color, the fitment, I said, this is it. Please guys, do me a favor, if you haven't, like the video, subscribe. I'm not even gonna ask you to share. One less thing than other YouTubers ask you for. Why? Because once you guys like the video and subscribe, and I post up, YouTube will push me out there. I'm not even asking you to subscribe. I'm not asking you to tell a friend. Subliminal messages. But I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Look at the color change. I mean, it almost looks Brooklyn gray back here when the sun's hitting it. It is really, like every video, I'm always zooming up on here. I mean, look at that. It's hard to even capture. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now. It's not even peak sun. You got clouds out there. And as you work your way down this way, you come here, all of a sudden it's dark red. This color just pops, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna put the kit on and then I'll get back to you. Yes, side skirt 1 installed. Time to add the new piece for the spring, baby. Alright, add the side skirt extension here, like so. It's gonna look good. That's it, baby. We're gonna do it. Something different for this season. Put that in my pocket. Alright, it's all about precision over here, folks. You know what we should do? We gotta hit this with some alcohol. Ibuprofen. Always have this when you're putting a body kit on. Cleans up any waxes, any dirt, anything like that. You want to make sure you get a nice stick. You want it to adhere properly. Boom. See? Get a little something under there. Now we're rest assured it's gonna stick right. Let's do it. Add a few screws. There it is. Just one. All right, so now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Yep, little extension here, gloss black. It's gonna match, it's gonna tie everything together. Nicey nice. Want to just bring you guys along for the ride. I'm gonna add a few more screws down below, self tappers. Not too much, because we already got the 3M. All right, guys, so let's see how it keeps coming out. Right, guys, the finished product is here. Front lip back on. You guys have been down this road with me before. AKA Motorsports 3-piece front lip. Side skirts. Now new for this. To tie it all together. Man, it's looking good. Wearables. New wheels, 800M Z4 wheels like I was telling you. What do you guys think? Always doing it different. Always doing it different. Yeah. Feel nice. There it is. Activation has happened. You know the good weather's coming when Auto Fanatic CT got the wheels and the kit back on. Which one so far do you guys prefer? The Super wheels? If you haven't seen it, go back in my videos. Or the Z4 wheels? I don't know about you, but it's looking crazy. Gloss black G80 M3 wing. Now it's time for a nice bath. That's it, my friends. There she is. In all the glory. Dravit Grey 2024 M340. Full lip kit all the way around. Full G80 M3 comfort seat interior. Dynon suspension. Performance exhaust from the factory. In my opinion, one of the nicest OEM Plus M340s out there. Stacked setup, X-Drive. Shadow line, you name it. Alright guys, I'm gonna conclude this video. Let me know what you guys think. And man, if you guys haven't subscribed, you're doing yourself an injustice. I think it's time. Subscribe, baby. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know what your thoughts are. We out.